Hello everyone, it's been a while since my last video, but I honestly did not expect to collect so many more Star Wars home video items. So I have some more to show you today. Of course, this is the Blu-ray set that came out recently, and some other VHS sets, and I have a special surprise under those boxes to show you guys in a sec. So I'm just going to go over basically some of these things here. So here is one of the first VHS sets, I mean an earlier one that I picked up, and I got this off eBay for a few dollars. And it's actually pretty cool because first it has, you know, this little message here from George Lucas, and about 15 years ago I set to make a film to blah 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 blah. So that's pretty cool. But the thing I like about this box set is first off the old artwork it has. But when you lift it up, it shows the films. There's some nice pictures here. I love that little old school logo there. And it has this little holder that holds the tapes in. But what's great about this is you open it up, and there are these little flaps with information on it, and written, directed by, awards they won. You know, it's pretty cool. It has these little flaps here, and I think that's a little neat little thing here. So you have Empire and Jedi information here, and on this side you have something about the first film, Star Wars. So I think that's really cool. I'm gonna try and take these out of the boxes here, so you can see. I think these tapes are the same, at least cover-wise, as and format probably as the ones I had previously, the 1993 edition. But I still think the box is really cool, and that's really why I'm getting these. I'm not going to watch them on VHS. I have the LaserDisc of the original version, but the format and picture, and I mean basically the design of these packages is really cool. So I think that's reason enough to get them. I get them cheap enough. I think this was like $6 or $7 shipped from eBay. So I think it's pretty cool considering like the graphics and the artwork and everything, and how it's the old Star Wars and and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty cool. So with the first VHS set out of the way, we move on to the THX Faces Star Wars VHS set. Now I have a version of this already, I showed you in my previous video, but this is an alternate case. I think this was the cheaper version they sold, and I think it has the yeah, it's the same quote on the back as the bigger set that I have, and the VHS tapes are the same. These are the Faces series of tapes that here we go. So that's pretty cool. I love it. But this is a more common set. I just actually picked this up yesterday for $6, and it even came with this little envelope, Star Wars special offers inside. It is sealed, so I'm gonna have to carefully open it. Maybe by the end of the video I'll have it, but I think I know it's in here. Some coupons and stuff, and it'll still be fun to see. But that's the Faces VHS set. That's pretty common, and it's a fun one. And I think this was a mail away tape. This is from my parents' house. And this is the making of Star Wars, from Star Wars to Jedi, the making of a saga, and it's been in many forms. Like they've had this, I know, with a different cover and everything. So I think since they're matching basically the design of these tapes, I believe this came out as a reissue around the time when this was released. But it's still a pretty cool tape, and it's actually fun to watch. I recorded it to my computer, made a DVD of it because I don't want to watch the tape over and over again. But it has some cool stuff in it. And it's definitely something interesting. Unfortunately, it wasn't ever put on DVD or Blu-ray, so the VHS of it or a LaserDisc of it, which is even harder to find, is pretty cool to have. So before we move forward, I actually opened the special offers envelope, And here's what was inside. This I've seen before. This is for Raisin Bran. And you basically save $7 in rebate when you purchase all 3 of the movies and Raisin Bran. So that's pretty funny. There's the front of it. And there's the back of it. And we'll go to the less exciting one first, and then we'll go to the fun one here. This is Cast Yourself in the Fox Video Movie Club, and we talk about movies and yeah, movie club. Okay, here's the fun one, the savings book, which is gonna be a bit hard to thumb through, but basically they have books, they have standees here, they have amazing pictures, they have t-shirts, they have mugs, they have magazine posters here. This is all pretty cool old Star Wars stuff. Star Wars Insider, Star Wars pens, the Micro Machines, of course, the radio drama, the audiobooks, you know, Dark Forces, the video game. There's X-Wing, there's TIE Fighter. The Micro Games of America, those were fun. I had those when I was younger. Sort of like little LCD games. Limited edition artwork. Recreation animation cells, it looks like, of the droids in Boba Fett. Or maybe the originals, I have no idea. And there's some costumes here for Halloween. Let's see, we have more computer programs here. Those look like fun. We have 3D art watches, sort of like hologram watches. Oh, I told you this would be hard to thumb through here. And we have, let's see, a Star Wars collectible, you know, book, you know, tells you the prices on things. Official guide to the next Star Wars trilogy. That's sort of worded oddly. And let's see, role-playing game offer for the Star Wars role-playing game. And let's see, and here are 4 books, looks like. Phone in offer, oh, Chrome Art Collection, never mind, they're like art books or whatever they are. But this is pretty cool. You, of course, have to dial in to get any of these offers or cut them and mail them in. So this was actually sealed, so it was pretty cool to see all this stuff, because I've seen this before, but I haven't seen that. So those are what was included in the this box set right here. Now this is one I just recently got not too long ago, and I originally saw it at a yard sale for $10, but I wasn't going to pay $10 for it. I think I ended up getting off on eBay for a bit less, but this was released, I think, in 2000. It has some pretty cool artwork on the sides. This is basically the only reason why I bought this thing, was for the artwork. And the artwork of this is actually mimicked in the Japanese LaserDisc release around the same year. And this little thing slips up here. The artwork is beautiful. If I ever found that LaserDisc set for under like $200 or whatever it's selling on eBay, I would get it. But the artwork is just beautiful on this. I don't know, I think. So I'll take the tapes out here. And they have the episode number here. Episode 4, Episode 5, Episode 6. Oh look, we have some more offers here. That's really cool. Value booklet. We'll go through that later. It looks like we have a card here. Trading cards. Upside down. That's pretty cool. So yeah, these are the VHSs. I think these might be the full screen versions. Not 100% sure here. I haven't looked at them. So here are the packaged items that came with the special edition trilogy VHS set from the year 2000. We have a card here for the Star Wars Jedi Knight trading card game, and it's Darth Vader's lightsaber number 6. And I didn't want to open it, but I don't know if the cards are all the same, but that's what was included. And we have another one of these value booklets with offers and Power of the Jedi series set, and of course this is going to have a lot of episode 1 stuff, because it's right after episode 1 came out. Jar Jar Binks friggin' toothbrush. We have action figure offers here and some books. There's a Lego X-Wing here. Let's see, we have Jedi Apprentice novels, Guide to Sith, some more Episode 1 books, the soundtrack to Episode 1, the standard version. Then we have a limited edition vinyl Star Wars Episode 1 soundtrack set. I never really heard of that. That's pretty cool. Has a CD and a limited edition vinyl. $11.98. That's not bad at all. I wish I would have done that. That's pretty cool. Star Wars Demolition for the PlayStation, free demo. There's a bunch of Lucas Learning software stuff here. Let's see, some Hallmark keepsake ornaments. And we have Balance Point, a $3 rebate for the book. That's pretty cool. I'm going to have to look up that Star Wars Episode 1 vinyl record. Never heard of that. That's pretty cool. These tapes, I mean, these are the special editions, though. So here's the UPC of it. Yeah, 2000. These are the special editions. But having the box is basically the reason I got it. And I'm not going to be able to put this in with one hand, probably. Oh, there we go. Huh. So those are the VHS portion of this video. Now we go on to the surprise. So here is my pride and joy, the collector's set of Star Wars on LaserDisc. This was only released in Japan. And this has the non-special edition versions on LaserDisc. And I believe this has the best video quality of the other releases. At least so what I've read, apparently some of the LaserDiscs were time constrained, where they sped up the audio or the video slightly, actually, I mean, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I was reading elsewhere that might be the case. I may be confusing it with the CED release or something like that, but this set is pretty cool. This box is empty because I have the discs in a separate case to protect them, but you could see the artwork on here is great. I mean, that's basically the reason why I bought this, was for the artwork. And there we have A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and an extra here, which is not on the DVDs or Blu-rays. This is From Star Wars to Jedi, The Making of the Saga, and this is the same special that's on this VHS tape. It also had other releases with different covers, but this is the only release on LaserDisc. Unfortunately, it has subtitles. Otherwise, that would be the best version that I have. But the subtitles are Japanese and cannot be removed from the picture, at least not with my player. So it sort of stinks, but that special is not on DVD or Blu-ray, so it's nice to have it on LaserDisc. And so I'll move on to the covers. Here is Star Wars, Episode 4, A New Hope. I just think that's a beautiful cover here. And here's the back of it. You can see that the text is all in Japanese here. So Empire Strikes Back. I think this is one of my favorite covers. It's just beautiful. The artist that did it unfortunately passed away, but I mean, the art is just beautiful. There's his signature there. Alvin. I'm sure you could Google him and figure out all the other art he's done. But these are just great. I just love them. I think I'm actually going to frame these up just because they're really cool. And here is Return of the Jedi. I used to have a t-shirt with this drawing on it when I was younger. Maybe I could find that, but it's just a beautiful piece of artwork here. Here's the back of it. And here is From Star Wars to Jedi, The Making of the Saga. Of course, again, this is the same as the VHS tape. This has subtitle on it, unfortunately, but the video is pretty good quality. I love that picture on the back, though. That's pretty cool. And what's also cool about this release is it has an obi, and if you're not familiar with them, it's this little slip of paper that would loop around the box for LaserDiscs or records, and it would basically be information or technical specs or late-breaking information that they didn't put on the box, or they didn't want to put on the box. And so this tells you the runtime, it's stereo and mono, it's widescreen, it's THX. I put this in a sleeve because I didn't want to damage it, but that would have looped around the box when it was in the store. So I think that's pretty cool. I have no idea what it says, but I'm pretty sure it says Star Wars THX CLV LaserDisc, and then it tells you the specs of it. Pretty cool. So from the very awesome to the much debated Blu-ray release of Star Wars, the Complete Saga. I got the Complete Saga because it has the 3 bonus discs that are unavailable if you just get the sagas individually. I'm not that crazy about the prequel trilogy or the special edition changes that they tinkered with on the original trilogy, even more further so in this set. But you do get 3 extra discs that you would not get if you got them if you got the trilogies individually. So here it is. Here's the Blu-ray set, and I'm not gonna nitpick about everything because I'm sure you've heard it before. The cover stinks, the transfers are from the DVDs, blah blah blah. I actually took the discs out and put them in regular Blu-ray cases because I hate the cardboard. I've had discs scratch on them before. I know Blu-rays are scratch resistant, blah blah blah, but I took them out anyway. I mean, the artwork in here is pretty cool. I mean, the cover of the whole set maybe could have used some work, but like this I'm not that crazy about, but they could have done worse, I think. Of course, these are the special editions. These are not the originals. So this is the 3rd major incarnation of the special editions. The first was in 1997, and then in the 2004 DVD set they added even more changes to it, and now in 2011 they're adding even more changes to it. The biggest problem I have is, although they look pretty good, if you actually go back and compare them to the 2006 non-special edition DVD release, or the 1993-1995 releases on LaserDisc or VHS, you will see that the colors are just bad. The contrast is bad. The brightness is bad. They just kept tinkering with it. And the problem is George Lucas probably looked with his eyes and said, oh no, this needs to be darkened or lightened. But he didn't realize that the blacks especially have been crushed, which means you will not see shadow detail. So on Vader's mask and his cape, you will not see folds or lines. It's all just solid black. And this is detail that cannot be restored on the computer. They would have to go back to the original negatives or whatever source files they have. I mean, these movies are, I mean, at least the first 3 films are in really bad shape. They really need a full restoration and rescanning of the actual film. And unfortunately, I don't think while Lucas is alive we're going to get that, but at least we have the old versions to hang on to. All being said, the extras on this set are pretty cool. We have the Boba Fett animated cartoon from the holiday special, which looks great. Everything else is okay. I mean, I have it for the extras, and they're nice to watch, but unfortunately they are still the special editions. Now, as far as extras, they have some awesome deleted scenes we have never seen before. They're in rough shape, but alternate footage of Han Solo getting into the bunker from Return of the Jedi, the sandstorm sequence from Return of the Jedi, a lot of cool stuff that I really do like, so that's why I did get this set. Unfortunately, there are no deleted scenes, special features, trailers, or any bonus material ported over from any of the previous DVDs. Not the original trilogy DVDs from 2004, not episode 1, 2, or 3. All that bonus content is not on this set. I have no idea why they didn't do it, but the majority of it, or all of it, is not on this set, so you need to keep your old DVDs, unfortunately. They didn't port any of the extras over. So there you have it. That's my Star Wars home media video, and probably will be my last. I can't think of any other versions I'd like to own. If I get rich, maybe I'll get the LaserDisc edition of this, but that's what I have, and it's really cool to share this stuff. I never thought I'd get the response I did from my first video, so I'm happy that you geeks are out there and you like this stuff as much as I do. So Thanks for watching.